remember the blue sky. I remember glowing clouds. I remember my friend shouting.
I want to be free. Free from pain. Free from fear. Free to take as much as I want and give as much as I want. And someday, somehow, that's the way it's gonna be. In addition to the ongoing operations mentioned earlier, we just signed contracts for a joint business venture with 8 new trading corporations. So the amount coming back to the organization will be 5% of total sales.
A very impressive deal, Harry. You've done excellent work, as usual. At this rate, we'll be able to form partnerships with all the corporations.
That might be too ambitious. Right, Brandon?
For anyone else, it would be.
Oh, come on, get serious, will you?
Remember, Harry, the success of the organization will depend on working in harmony with our allies. The organization can exist only so long as the society of which it's a part is functioning smoothly. The use of force is disruptive, so build relationships that are mutually advantageous. And most importantly, never betray those to whom you've promised loyalty. The society, the organization, and the family.
Of course. I'm well aware of that.
I'm sorry. Chalk it up to an old man feeling his own mortality, looking for peace of mind.
I'll be sure to remember that, Big Daddy. To the organization.
To the organization.
To the organization.
This wine's delicious. Only the best, as usual.
Tokyo.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
You having fun, guys?
Maria.
Hi, Maria. Long time no see.
Yeah. You're looking good, Harry.
Thanks. Right back at you.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Dear, will you take some time off today?
Yes, that's the plan, dear.
Can I talk to you? A little later.
Of course. Anytime you want.
What the hell was that about? Since when have those two gotten so close? Brandon, doesn't that bother you?
Big Daddy founded the organization and has devoted his life to it ever since. Now we should free him of any further responsibility.
Brandon.
I want to help. Make her happy again.
You idiot, don't be such a chump.
Sorry, Brandon. I'm very sorry, really I am. But I won't be having dinner with you tonight. All of a sudden, I feel nauseous and dizzy. Brandon, I love him. I do. I love him. I'm sure it's all for the best, that everything turned out the way it was supposed to. I believe that. I'm right, aren't I, Brandon?
Congratulations, Maria. Besides, I got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be hard work climbing up the ladder with Harry McDowell and making him the next boss of Millennium, but we can handle it. Don't you agree?
Yeah, Brandon. I agree.
Whatever's coming down must be pretty important. I hear Big Daddy sent for every major player in the family.
According to the rumor I heard, he's gonna announce who the next boss is gonna be.
It's about time. With no blood relatives in the organization, he's got to pick a successor way in advance, you know?
Bet you Bear Walking will be the next boss of Millennium.
How about this McDowell guy? Could he be the one?
Harry, you can't be serious. He's way too young.
Maybe, but he knows more about Millennium's operations than anyone. And he's got powerful friends, including some of the most influential members of the family.
He is one shrewd fella, that's for sure.
Which is why he might turn out to be the next boss of the organization.
The times have changed, but we, the members of the Millennium Organization, have not allowed the passing years to weaken our resolve, for we have created a foundation made unshakable by your solidarity and support. Forgive me, gentlemen, if I cut short the traditional oratory, but let's get to the heart of the matter, shall we? As some of you may know, I asked you here today because very soon now, I will offer my resignation. It's been 35 years since I established the organization called Millennium. Thanks to you, the loyal members of the family, our organization has grown into a successful enterprise, and for that, I thank you. However, I am no longer a young man, and therefore, I am passing this responsibility to the colleague who is next in line for it. Mr. Alzactino, I want you to take over.
What? Did I hear you right? Did you say you wanted me to take over?
Is he crazy?
He must be.
Hey, bro, what's shaking?
He decided on Alzactino as his successor, which, I admit, is a reasonable decision. You already knew, but you couldn't unless...
Hey, I only did it because we all wanted to be listening when Big Daddy said that you were going to be the new boss, but then...
But then, Harry McDowell was embarrassed to learn he's a loser.
Stop that.
Nice cans, Bob. Sounds like a real studio in here.
Now tell me what you think of him, especially whether or not you feel he's worth considering for the top position.
I think so.
Big Daddy and Brandon.
I'm fairly certain everyone expected Harry McDowell would be my choice as the next boss of Millennium. But he's not. I surprised them and chose Alzak instead. Any objection to that?
That's irrelevant, sir.
You see, very talented guys like Harry have natural gifts which allow them to succeed without much effort. They work as little as they can and look for shortcuts. Shortcuts worry me. Not that Harry isn't doing a fine job. The growth of the organization lately is due mainly to Harry. He's certainly qualified to be Millennium's next boss. Nor do I question his loyalty. But something in my gut tells me to beware of an unknown danger, a hidden threat. I promise you this. If Harry McDowell does any damage to this organization, he'll regret it.
Harry's not a traitor, and he never will be. You've got my word. However, each and every traitor who breaks the Code of Iron will receive the same punishment. No more, no less, regardless of rank or status. No matter who they are. Those are the rules you ask the members of this organization to live by, and I do so to the best of my ability. My duty is to kill traitors, whenever and wherever I find them, no matter who they are.
Harry, is there something the matter?
Hey, bro, what are you doing?
Nothing, guys. Nothing at all.
So did you hear anything, Harry?
Yeah, you might say that.
What?
She was hot, whoever she was. She was completely out of control. Hey.
Hey, Harry, what's up? You got some time to kill before you gotta show up at that meeting?
Yeah, a while anyway. Hang out with me, will you? We're both so busy all the time. Let's take a little time off for a change. What do you say?
You're right. That's not a bad idea. So, how's Sherry doing?
Just fine. She really seems to be enjoying herself at school. But her relationship with her father isn't getting any better lately.
Because you and Sherry are together?
Hope not. Brandon, let me get you a date and the four of us can double. What do you say? Yesterday, they took Alzak to the hospital. He's critical, I hear. 3 months after he took over. Poor guy deserved better, you know? Guess he ran out of luck.
Harry, it's been a while. Want to go say hello?
Who to?
Friends of ours.
Huh?
I mean Kenny and the others.
Kenny? Oh, of course. No problem. Sounds like a plan. Come to think of it, I did promise those guys that once we climbed the ladder, we'd come back and build them the most spectacular graves this town's ever seen. Remember? Hell, I can afford the whole cemetery now. I'll just give them cash and they can start building the new
Harry.
graves for these... Huh? Hasn't changed a bit. Takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Guess she's the one who runs the orphanage now, instead of that old bastard we hated so much. There was that one time. Remember that?
Yeah.
The wind was really strong that day. That sheet jumped off the clothesline like it had a will of its own, and started flying around like it was alive. We ran and ran and ran, chasing that sheet, determined to follow it no matter how far we had to go. In search of freedom. In search of freedom. Higher. Higher. And then that mean old bastard beat the hell out of us for playing with the damn laundry.
He was tough on both of us.
Wish he was alive. Would have been fun to pay him back for what he did to us back then. You know what? I'm gonna buy the whole damn orphanage. Then I'll build the town a brand new one. The boss has gotta die. I've acquired something. So powerful that we can control this entire city. No, something even bigger. Big Daddy's just a feeble old man who's decided he's outlived his usefulness. Yet his influence is undiminished. He won't get out of the way. Not to mention that without Big Daddy around, Maria will be yours for the taking. Brandon. Brandon!
remember the blue sky. I remember glowing clouds. I remember. Brandon Heat died, and a dark, gritty wind swept over Millennium. Is feeling smothered by the very air we breathe a sign of things to come?